I'm nice right now, man. I feel good. If you have a drink, would you please put it in the air?
Recently, there has been a controversial debate over teenage alcohol consumption. There are two strong viewpoints on this subject that this presentation will explore through the use of visual and lyrical references. The media plays a large role in these behaviors because this is what we are exposed to on a daily basis, whether it's through a TV show, song, or through people we know in our own lives. Basically, there are two extremes: teenagers who consume alcohol versus clean-living youth in a society where these activities are glamorized on a daily basis. The media has a major impact on teenage drinking, glamorizing it in songs like I Love College by Asher Roth. Teenage drinking is often the subject matter of many teen dramas. Episodes of binge drinking increased from 1993 to 2001 among 18 to 21-year-olds in particular. College students spend $5.5 billion nationally on alcohol each year. The reason why alcohol is so easily accessible is because it is readily available and within a short distance from most colleges. But this isn't a new trend. Even the 19th century saw frequent eruptions of alcohol-fueled rowdiness on college campuses. In this situation, history really does repeat itself. Later on in the 1960s and 70s, this atmosphere on college campuses took another turn due to the fact that the drinking age was lowered to 18. It was raised to 21 again in the mid-1980s. Binge drinking has an effect on many facets of college life because it affects your intellectual and emotional development. The song you just heard is called Straight Edge by the band Minor Threat in 1980. The straight edge lifestyle first emerged on the East Coast of the United States from the punk culture of the 1980s. This lifestyle promotes clean living by being drug, tobacco, and alcohol-free, along with having a sexually responsible lifestyle. Many places of business at the time weren't willing to serve underage kids alcohol, so they'd mark their hands with X's to separate them from the people who were old enough. This X soon became known as the symbol for straight edge. The kids that weren't drinking knew that they couldn't, but more importantly, they didn't want to, so they began to mark their own hands. The image shown is the cover of the 1980s Teen Idol's Minor Disturbance record, and this was one of the earliest examples of hands covered with X's. Many straight edge people also shun caffeine, and most are also vegetarians or vegans. Straight edge youth are choosing this lifestyle for many reasons, including purification, control, or breaking family patterns. Straight edge also became concerned with animal rights and environmental causes in the late 1980s. In conclusion, either viewpoint needs to be considered in order to fully understand this social issue of underage drinking.
I'm a person just like you.
Straight Edge started in Washington, D.C. in 1981 with a band called Minor Threat. They didn't need drugs, they didn't need to smoke, so that was basically straight edge.
But I've got better things to do.
I've been straight edge for about 2 years. I don't want to toxicate myself. Once you're straight edge, you can see things a lot clearer. I don't do drugs, I don't drink, I don't smoke, so that's what's important to me. It's pretty much a movement. It's moving all different directions, and there's kids with all different ideas, and ideas are always going to grow.
I don't even think about speed. That's something I just don't need.
The way I look at straight edge, you know, it's about helping one another.
I've got straight edge.
An egg in a frying pan or whatever, this is your brain on drugs. Like, how much of an impact is that going to have on you? I mean, I don't know of anything else, you know, before 1981 that's done that much to bring kids together to be drug-free as much as straight edge has.